AssholeTax, Chapter 2. The first post is by Reed Foster, titled 8.5 times markup. When I worked at Hy-Vee, a guy brought up the biggest damn zucchini I'd ever seen. Rang it up as a cucumber for 88 cents each. Are you a fucking idiot? That's a zucchini, you fucking moron. Apologize and switch it to a zucchini, which are by the pound, coming out to $7.42. The next post is by TomTubeYT. This business has had enough with choosing beggars. $100 surcharge will be applied to any customer that mentions how they can find parts cheaper online. The next post is by Miss Twist, titled Everyone Should Apply This Rule. For those who need to haggle, we will gladly raise the price so we can give you a discount. The next post is by Dobby is a Free Pup, titled I really hope this actually happened. This lady at Jamba Juice just cut me in line and the workers saw. So when it was my time to order, he goes, "Congrats, you were the 18th customer today. You get a free drink of choice." Oh my fucking god. Her face. The next post is by Lilide. Disrespect the court? Pay $10,000 per month in child support. This is a story about my mother and the asshole who donated genetic material for my brother and me. They broke up before my younger brother was born, and my mother had to take him to court when he refused to pay child support. He asked for paternity tests, continuations, and delays to the proceedings. There was no doubt about paternity. This asshole's strategy was that for each month of delay before child support was ordered, he would owe less money. Court orders wouldn't be backdated. The child support suit had already been in process while my mother was pregnant, seeking support from me, which led to my mother standing in family court 3 days after giving birth to my brother, alternately waiting through other people's court appearances and going out to the hall to nurse her brand new son. Our father did not show up, and his lawyer requested a continuance, another court date sometime in the future, probably a month or two out. Mother: I would rather not have a continuance, Your Honor. Judge: well, we'll have to get a continuance anyway in order to correct this paperwork. My brother's name's birth date is incorrect. This date would mean that he is 3 days old. Mother: no, that's accurate. Judge: what? Knowing that it's hard for a nursing baby that young to be away from its food source, where is he? Mother: out in the hall with his grandmother. According to her, my brother's crying could be overheard even inside the courtroom. Judge, taking a second to gather her thoughts. Let me get this straight. You gave birth 3 days ago and showed up, and he couldn't make it to court for no specific reason? He has also failed to submit income statements. The lawyer tried to make an excuse, but there really wasn't a good reason. My father was just being an asshole. Judge: okay, what do you estimate his income to be? Mother: I know he earns $6,000 per month normally. I also believe that he acted as a real estate agent in the sale of a home that will get him $50,000 in commission. Judge: in that case, I am ordering that he shall pay $10,000 per month in child support until such time that he shows up in court with income statements that support a different decision. My father called my mother to reach a settlement for child support within the hour. He also showed up punctually to every subsequent court date dealing with custody and the other complications of reproducing with an asshole. He was forced to pay that first month's $10,000 following the judge's orders, though. The last post is by Clickety Clickety. I will get it checked if you're so sure. I was shopping for a new car. which one's me, a few years ago. I found one online that was selling for $800. So I go and check the car out with my mechanic buddy. I'm not expecting much, truth be told. An $800 car is, well, an $800 car. I am surprised, however, to find that the $800 car is in pretty good condition. So I ask the seller why it's $800. I think there's a transmission problem, he says. $2,000 fix or more. So we take it for a test drive. The car keeps jerking when accelerating. I'm thinking that this could be any number of problems, but afterwards, my mechanic buddy lets me know that he thinks it's something far more trivial than a transmission problem. A 10-minute fix maybe. I don't want to be a dishonest fuck, so I say, hey, I don't think it's as bad as you think. I would hate to buy this for such a low price if the problem is more minor than that. Would you mind if my buddy, who's a mechanic here, takes a look? If it ends up being a transmission, or worse, you've got yourself a deal for $800. If it's something minor, you can up the price because I don't want to cheat you. The dude explodes. It's a fucking $800 car. Either you deal with it or you don't. It's as is. Do you know what that means, you pussy ass bitch? Either you buy the fucking car or you don't. So I do. I pay him $800 in cash, and my mechanic buddy pops the hood. He takes off the distributor cap, cleans it, replaces it right then and there. There you go, he says loudly. That should fix it. Wow, that transmission looks almost brand new. I tell you, buying this car for $800 is practically a crime. You could probably resell this right now for $3,000. Wow, I said just as loudly. You know, I could have paid $3,000 for this car if I knew the fix was that easy. The seller is standing there, the 800 still in hand, watching. He interrupts. Hang on a second. Before he could even say another word, I closed the hood and unlocked the doors. Thanks for the car. You fucking cheated me. You're not getting this for only $800. I'm not sure where he was going with this. Did he expect me to pay him more money now? Of course not. I opened the driver's side door and got in, rolling down the window. Before I drove off, I smiled at him. Either you deal with it or you don't. It's as is. Do you know what that means, you pussy ass bitch? And I drove away.